And they were very excited about this show.
Yay, good.
So, yeah.
Good.
Wow.
We
So
think you're going to like it.
Yeah, so I'm here with Olivia and Aubrey. They're in Cloak and Dagger. I'm very excited about it. Tell me about your character.
I play Tandy Bowen, Dagger. And, I mean, Tandy is an interesting character. I'd say she has a lot of layers, a lot of different dimensions. You know, as a kid, she grows up in a very well-mannered home with, you know, a great family, and then goes through a traumatic experience as a kid, and cut to 8 years later is living a bit more in survival mode and is trying to find herself and find, you know, her own light and grow into her own skin. And then she meets Tyrone and everything changes.
For the better?
I think so. Yeah.
Everything it's a better, it's worse, it's everything.
It's a
everything.
complicated. It's like a complicated relationship.
Tyrone is really a kid who started out his life kind of trying to be brave and fearless, just to fit in with his older brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, through the tragedies that both of them face on that traumatic night, it kind of changes his outlook on life and who he can trust and how open he is to people. So he kind of becomes a more closed off person, and he's, you know, trying to find himself, dealing with anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like when he finds Tandy, it's like finally someone wants to understand me, and finally someone cares to understand me, you know?
Yeah.
So when they find each other, it's kind of like their life does change because they finally have someone to talk to, you know? And that's why I'm so excited for people to see this, because there are so many people with no one to talk to, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just important for them to know that they're not alone and that their stories will be told.
What's it like to have superpowers?
A combination of emotions. Let me tell you, it's physically exhausting. One,
Most definitely.
two,
Just draining.
yeah, but probably like the most exhilarating feeling of all time. I mean, he gets to just teleport all day long, and I get to manifest light daggers out of my hands. So that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Where would you teleport to if you could teleport anywhere?
The next Knicks game.
Next
Definitely,
game?
yeah.
I hope that they watch this.
I hope they do too. What's up, you? I hope they do too.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
The next Knicks game. What would your light powers do? What do they tell me what they do? Like, I know you're shooting them.
Yeah, no, I mean, a combination of things. I think, you know, one, it's a crutch, it's a protection, it's something, you know, that I can have in order to protect myself and protect other people around me. And I always, like, when we're shooting scenes with the dagger, I always think about what it would be like to actually have a real life dagger in real life, and I'd just be terrified of it. Like, I'd be like, get it away. Ow! You know?
Well, when it's part of you, it's not that weird, maybe.
I guess not. Maybe not. Yeah.
It's like inside.
Yeah, it's true.
Manifested.
Yeah.
That's different than, you know, having a knife in your pocket.
Exactly. Which is like
maybe
uber
you don't
aggressive.
need that.
Yeah, no.
I hope not.
No.
I don't know. I also saw that you do music.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about that.
All really exciting stuff. You know, I've been working on music for a couple years now,
Mhm.
and currently just in the writing and recording process, which has been really fun. I mean, I really enjoy, you know, the journey. It takes time, you know, to find your sound and your voice, and I'm still finding all of that. But it's good to kind of take a minute to focus on that and prioritize it for a minute.
I think it would be neat if you did a music video as Cloak and Dagger and teleport, shoot things. There's your next idea.
Whoa.
I don't know.
That's genius.
As the president of the Olivia Holt fan club, we're gonna have to talk to her people before
Okay,
we do that.
we have to have her people talk to your
Yeah.
people, talk
Before we do
to
any of that.
the Dagger people. I don't know. And then it totally works.
Right.
Thank you for being my number one fan,
Of course.
Aubrey.
Of course.
Man,
Appreciate it.
is that a new development?
No. She knows.
So they come through you.
Yeah.
All of her
all
many
the fans.
fans.
All the
I
fan
love
pages come
that.
through me.
I love that.
I'm secretly running all the fan pages, actually.
Oh man! And I
Yeah.
bet she's gonna send some people to you.
Yeah. I believe
It'll be
it.
I got your
Tag
back.
team.
I got your back.
Believe it.
Tag team.
Got your back, man.
What superheroes did you like before? Were you into any superheroes? as a
Yeah,
kid?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I grew up on all things Marvel, so it's actually kind of a bit surreal that this is all happening now. But that we're, you know, having the opportunity to play Marvel superheroes. But I think, honestly, I mean, all the Marvel superheroes, I'm a big fan of Iron Man, always have been. I just think he's cheeky and cool and fun, and yeah.
Agreed. What about you? Anybody?
I just remember definitely going to see Spider-Man when I was younger and like leaving the theater like doing all those, you know what I'm saying, all those positions and like trying to jump around and stuff. But I think X-Men was my favorite Marvel movies just because I'm so in love with sports.
Okay.
So like the fact that there were a bunch of people on a team together, you know, and just working together, that's what made me fall in love with it. But yeah.
That's awesome. Now you are a superhero. I think that's probably a dream come true.
It's something
I'd say
people
so.
when they grow up.
I'd say so.
you kind of don't even dream of it, you know. Like I wasn't even dreaming of this, and just the fact that it happened is a blessing. You know?
Yeah.
No, life changing.
Yeah, it sounds. I hope it is.
Me too.
Seems like
Me
it
too.
is. And you're on a team,
Right.
so
Right.
that part's kind of awesome too.
It's great. Yeah.
And that's the best part about the show, that they need each other. You know, it's not just Dagger, not just Cloak. They, in order for them to really, you know, coexist, they just have to be together, have to work together. And I think it's going to be important for people to see that young companionship, you know?
Yeah. And then I think they accept that they gravitate towards each other so much, you
Right.
know,
No
in every
matter what.
situation, good
Yeah.
or bad. They just somehow are always finding their way back to each other,
Right.
which I think is special. It's a cool relationship that I don't feel like you see often in young adult shows. So
Yeah, really loyal friends. That's what
Right.
we're saying.
loyal. Yeah.
Loyalty is definitely a huge part of the show.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So tell me, are the parents superheroes as well?
No.
Negative.
No.
Negative. No, they're not. But I think the relationships between both of our parents are very different, which I think will be like a cool contrast to see. And like the relationship with my mom and the relationship with his parents are just they're
Very
on
different.
different
Yeah.
paths, and I think the audience will be able to maybe relate to it in some way, certain audiences. So yeah.
Well, it's kind of interesting because parents are always on a path, and then you make kids that you kind of want to be on your path too. But in the same token, you want them to find their own way.
Yeah.
So it's always kind of a hard struggle
Yeah.
for kids and for parents to
Yeah.
kind of work through.
I think the beauty of it is that we are so different in so many ways. Just the fact that when we actually come together and make this companionship, that it's like, no matter how different you are, you can relate to anyone, you know? Because we're all human, we're all people.
It's true.
You know? So
Even if you teleport.
even if you teleport, even if you're superhuman.
Yeah.
Right.
The essence is human.
Right. Exactly.
I
Exactly.
agree. It would be nice if people would remember that more often.
I know.
Fight less.
I know.
And
Wouldn't
Love
that
more.
be that yeah,
yeah.
Love more.
world peace?
I would love world peace. Maybe that can be your next project. You got music, we got superpowers, TV shows, world peace. Just put that on the list.
Very
It'll
into
be great.
that idea. Yes. Aubrey, you with me?
Yeah. As the owner of the Olivia Holt fan club. Yes.
Okay, I'll be. I will be the leader of the fan club of the Olivia Aubrey World Peace Foundation. How
I like
about that?
Thank
I
you.
definitely
Thank
like
you
that.
so much.
And
We
we'll work
should
together.
Copyright that.
I have no superpowers, but it's okay. I'll make some up. I don't know.
What would your superpowers be?
My superpower would be invisibility.
Question,
Invisibility.
Right? It's not
It is.
easy.
Invisibility.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
So I could spy on people, but then I would never tell their secrets.
You were a loyal superhero.
Wow.
You were
Unless-
very kind.
Unless it furthered world peace, then I totally would.
Then you would spoil. Yeah.
Then I
Anything
would.
for
I
world peace.
understand.
Then I would. Then
I
I'd,
get it.
I'd have to.
I respect that decision.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for talking to me, you
Of course.
guys.
Of course.
I can't wait to watch your show.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Nice talking to
awesome.
you.
Nice talking to you.